Right, welcome back to my Let's Play all One Piece Pirate Warriors. We're on the Tomb of Kings now, still in Alabastia Kingdom, but last time we kind of fought Crocodile and kind of failed against them. Well, in terms of my personal playing we won, but in terms of story-wise we lost. But we were, for some reason, saved by Robin, Miss All Sunday, I believe. I'm bad remembering their code names for Baroque works and everything, but yeah, whereas I think I spent a while here thinking, do I want to do this, do I want to do that, and everything, but Luffy's already at the top, and I was like, yeah, screw this, I'm just going to go for whatever the most is, because that's generally how I go about it at the moment. I don't really, because I don't have that many particular.
印なら罰がいい。なんで海賊だろ。
でもあれは本来相手への死を意味するんだぞ。
いいんだ、罰がいい。なあビビ、かっこいいもんな。私もそれがいい。
何でもいいから書けよ。本題はそこじゃねえんだ。
これでよし。
仲間を少しでも怪しいと感じたら、この包帯を取って印を見せ合う。それができなきゃ偽物だ。
クロコダイルと戦うルフィを残し、内乱の阻止に向かった麦わらの一味はアラバスタの首都アルバーナに到着。
There's some other things there, that why they have the X in the arms. Also, if you watch One Piece, you know it's a bit of a symbolism as well, but it's mainly because of Mr. 2, last part, being able to copy any of them. So if they have the thing wrapped over the X, if he copies that and they take the thing off, and he doesn't have the X underneath, then you can't, like, obviously copy it right and then know it's not really them. But in terms of the game, it does not come into play whatsoever, so it hardly really matters at all.
こいつがポーネグリフか、ニコ・ロビン。
早かったのね。
さあ、読んでみせろ。ポーネグリフとやらを。
記されていないわ。ここには歴史しか記されてない。プルトンなんて言葉は一言も出てこなかった。
そうか。残念だ。お前は優秀なパートナーだったが、ここで殺すとしよう。
あの穴、ワニっぽいな。ゴムゴムのロケット。
I like that he calls him Gator now. But yeah, this is an action episode, so we have like Luffy flying around and everything. And as far as I remember, this is probably the worst action episode in the game, because it has some platforming which is really bad. It's just not, it's so easy to fall down and fail at them, which isn't even like your fault, it's just because of the way the game works. It's not particularly fun at all, failing at stuff like that so easily. A lot of the other ones are far more easier for the actual proper platform. I'm not really talking that much about quick time event things, like when you're swinging you have to press X quickly, or you have to press square quickly and things like that. It's more just jumping from different platforms and not actually being able to get on them properly. I can't remember if there's actually anything really to the left, or if it even matters what way you go up. I think you can only get up to the right, but I can't remember if there's really anything at all to the left either. At all. And yeah, these things are not particularly very nice. Like, I just got a bit confused because it's been a while since I played it again. These things are a bit easy to fall off annoyingly, just from like camera angling and facing the right way exactly. You might actually miss the jump, which is a bit annoying. It's not too difficult, but it is kind of annoying and whatnot. I think you could only jump off the ones with a bird on it though, so it's not too bad. But yeah, we don't want to go that way, Luffy, we don't want to go that way. It is kind of interesting, at least the kind of design of the area and everything, and there is a bit of a puzzle element later on which I don't like, but at least is a bit more variety than it was before and whatnot. and we activate random crap and everything. So I remember exactly, this is exactly why I like Home Piece, these weird moving platform things. This isn't really the part of that I really don't like. It's like more later on, but again, it's still quite decent. There's a lot of minor little guys to fight, but nothing particularly interesting until we get to the end. So it's kind of like a big payoff to fight like the big bad boss at the end. Like there, I could have easily falling off, even though I kind of like timed it fairly kind of well. But it's really just the way it works. I just don't like it too much, but it's still not that bad. I could have ran off there and jumped on it, but I couldn't remember if it was coming towards me. I had to come closer, I have to jump or not, whatever, but it's not too bad. I'm always going to see lots and lots of enemies down there. Almost actually missed that there, but that would have been more my fault anyway, and I noticed this already, so I can get ready to jump on it and then jump off it. I really do like being able to jump off straight away if I time it right, but obviously if I fail at it, that is like, it's kind of like obviously a risky thing. I just have that feeling of actually doing it correctly right away and just jumping right off, successfully doing it rather than failing and doing it. But it's just one of those things. Like it's like, do I want to take that chance and most likely fall off, or do I think I can actually do it? I'm not sure. But yeah. Because I already knew about this, I was already prepared to start running, because I know the bridge falls down. When I originally did it, I wasn't expecting it, and then, because I just started fighting the guys, and then it was like, ended up falling down. It's like, oh, that was a mild inconvenience. I do kind of like little things like that, though, just like a little wee trap things, like, was down there, nothing really major, nothing really that interesting down there, so, don't really matter much. Kind of waste the circle here with a special, but it gets rid of them a bit quicker, and it's not that particularly hard to fill it back up anyway, especially when it's only the one bar to actually try and fill. Again, like I said here, the last part of this part, I really hate the crocodile fight, mainly because it's mainly to do with the camera. It's just not, maybe I could change it a bit better in the settings, but it's just not very user friendly for stuff you have to do in that fight, particularly for, I think the first part of the fight, basically what the last time we fought Crocodile was like, but I think it's like split into 3 stages, or 2 stages, I can't remember now. I guess we'll find out when we get there. There's a lot of random weird stuff to go through till then, but it's just one of those things really. I do like the different combos in that. I forget how to do half of them. Like I know how to do a few of them, but they're kind of basic. I normally try to alternate between square and triangle, so I get a few different moves, or sometimes just going for triangle, sometimes going for square, just so it looks a bit more interesting. Because in fairness, my normal gameplays of this, well, playthroughs of this, like not recording, is basically just spamming square for most of the time, and a few triangles and whatnot, because that's the easiest combo to go for. But because I want to at least make it slightly more interesting, I'm going to have to try while doing that too much. And again, typical Luffy, just Luffy thinking, and I just love this. It's just like, there we go, I've got an idea now. I know what I'm going to do because I'm Samurai Luffy, the world's greatest pirate. As it means, the little thing has like a banana on its head. This is what it looks like. These things, again, aren't very difficult. It's always X you have to press when you're going against these bits, so you know just need to press X in advance, it's easy enough. We kind of ran back, but because that stuff blocked us earlier, we couldn't somehow get over, so it's like, oh, I have to find another way to get over now. I wonder where we're going to go. And that thing was already there before, but because we hadn't thought of how to use it, we couldn't actually go back this way and do it this way. Annoyingly, I don't know if you do a playthrough again, if you could just automatically go that way or not. I've not actually tried that. I presume you should be able to, but sometimes in games like that, I'll be like, no, you can't do that. You have to actually think how to do it first, for some weird, silly reason that doesn't particularly make much sense. But that's one of the things. Oh, random person there. Yeah, hello there. I'm going to beat you up, and I'm going to kill you, and I'm going to explode you. Well, we're not really going to explode you, but this room I found a bit annoying, because it seemed to get quite a few enemies, and like spawning more enemies, I think. I guess we'll see in a minute, are any more going to spawn? But there's also that they have the shield, so they're a bit annoying to take down, because most of them just like put the shield up and block most of the attacks. But it's like, I'm trying to bazooka you. Yeah, no more spawn in, it's just that there's like that a few of them to actually finish off, and it's just like, oh wait, more do spawn in. Okay, I wasn't making stuff up. I had to kill them all first and more spawned in. Not that they're particularly hard, and the big guy there just kind of like walking around like, what are you doing there? I'm going to hit you. Oh wait, no I'm not. No I'm not. I'm kind of like confused. Yeah. I think they just like confused in Pokemon kind of ways. I'm confused. I wonder if this big heavy hammer thing, if I hit it on my head, if that will help. Hurt myself in confusion. And is that it? Oh yeah, the floor kind of destroys itself randomly. And on to one of the things I don't like as much. I kind of mess around a bit here, so I can't remember exactly how to do it. And I think there were a bit of weird video visuals there a second ago. It might not appear, it might, I don't know, but if it appeared you probably would have noticed something on about anyway. I try to remember here how to get to this chest, because I want to get to the chest. I can't remember exactly how to get to it, so I mess around here a bit. As the main way we want to go up ahead is a bit here, like straight ahead up there. But to get over there it's a bit more convoluted, but it's easy enough, it's not very difficult. It's just like, again, looking around like, wait, nope, need to use this, need to use this, need to use this. It's nice to see him using his head for it. Yeah, that should have made me jump right over, but it didn't. So that's just one of the annoying little things that you saw there. It's not even like I did a bad jump or anything. I did a perfectly fine jump, but it just didn't work because I don't know. Shut up. As you can maybe guess here how I'm meant to get over, but I kind of go a bit of a silly way. Like if I want that chance, like, this doesn't seem right. Wait, I think I have an idea. Maybe. Run, little Luffy, run! But I'm trying to be cautious at the same time. And I was like, okay, I'll run over here. Then I'll oh wait, I can't knock that over, can I? Or what am I doing over here? I don't know. Oh wait, I think I know. Maybe. It's confusing. It's like, because it's been a little while since I last played this, it's like, okay. I think I could have got here over another way as well, actually. No, this isn't the way I thought I got over. I thought I could have probably just rotated. Actually, I don't know if I could actually get the bit that towards the exit. If I rotate that enough, I can maybe jump over here, and then. But I don't know if that worked. Yeah. I think it was right. It was in the proper position in the first place. But now I need to do this, and it's like, it's just me being silly and wasting so much time for a coin that is probably completely useless. It'd be good if I actually told you what this coin particularly was. Actually, I don't think I could have jumped over from the exit bit there. Oh well. My bad, but yeah. I just hate this because you have to like turn around, rotate, aim properly, which isn't particularly easy at times, and to run back and like, yay, we're actually here. I don't know, there's just a lot of cat paw prints, and just cat related stuff for some reason. It just reminds me of Kuma or the Pacifistas, just because the outfit and that, all just like the little paws and everything, which I just love. Thinking here, does it activate something? Yes it does, and this is not particularly very difficult. There are obstacles, but as soon as you see what side it is on, you know where the next obstacle is going to be. So it goes right, left, so you know, okay, I have to go that side, It doesn't try to like trick you a bit more, you just know you need to keep going to the opposite side wow, not particularly that hard. Don't know what is down there. Is there anything really worthwhile down there? If we fail, obviously would have just had to probably have to do that whole little thing again. But again, it varies up a bit. This is my least favourite room. Well, not for platforming anyway. There's far worse rooms for platforming, but this is my least favourite room. It is puzzly. It's not difficult, but it's just annoying. I think when I originally did it did take a bit of little figuring out. Not that it's that difficult again. It's just annoying. Obviously, we have the giant paw things again, and knocks what way those things knock us. So, oh yeah, I can't run that way. Where we end up landing, and obviously there's 4 different directions you can face, so it's a bit of a trial and error. But it's good when we get certain ones in the direction we want, because they'll have a laser coming out of them and they make a big meow, because that's what giant cat statues do. They make big meows and shout lasers, and when you're facing the right way. And when I get over there, I can't remember if there's a chest or not, but it's worthwhile just having a look and whatnot. Because why would you not want to have a look in there? I'm still quite looking forward to the One Piece Pirate Warriors 2 game, even though I still don't know that much about it at this point. I just do really hope there is quite a lot of few playable characters beyond the Straw Hats and the few characters we've got, other non-Straw Hat characters we've got to play in this game. Particularly that we get Enero as playable, which is quite interesting, and considering he's like a lightning man as well, with his lightning fruit, I do really quite like the idea of going that, because I think the only Logia we get to play in this is Ace, and Ace is okay. I mean, obviously stuff that happens with Ace is quite sad and whatnot, but I don't really feel that interested in Ace that much, to be honest. You know, there aren't even that many Logias at all anyway. And Blackbeard would be a fun one to play, and the Admirals, being like Magma, Ice, Light, that would be quite fun. Smoker, not sure because he's just smoke, but that would be quite fun. I don't know if they're going to go into in terms of stuff. I don't think the anime's not even reached this yet. I don't think. I think it's went on to a little bit of filler to promote the One Piece movie Z. But Monet from the recent manga arc being like snow, that would be quite fun as well, but I don't know if it's even going to go that far. The anime will probably reach that point by the time the game's released, but it would be quite good. CC again, he's the Gascaster guy, not appeared in the anime, only in the manga so far, but I'm not sure how he would be quite good for in terms of playing as. But I'm just trying to think, there are a few other Logias I'm not remembering, maybe, I don't know. If I'm not remembering any more, there's only like a couple more that I've probably missed out, so it's not that fun. But I just like the idea of just going through elemental typed characters. It just feels quite fun. But I guess more varied, just not even just devil fruits, just more varied users in general would be quite fun. I can't think of anyone particular off my top of my head would be extra fun, but the more characters the better, really. Even if it does end up being DLC, I'm not too concerned about that, as long as it doesn't go like, here, you can have 5 characters, now you have to buy the other 50, or something like that. That would be annoying. And as far as this game's concerned, it's not even got DLC either, in terms of, it's only got costumes, which are only aesthetic, like the samurai one. Even I think, like I said before, either in this part or the previous part, Mihawk and Buggy, I believe, are meant to be DLC, but they've just not. Have not appeared yet for whatever reason, and they're already on the next one. And it seems easy enough, as long as the character's in the game already, making them a playable character does not seem difficult whatsoever. But I guess it's just one of those things, I guess, is round to how the character works. Like Buggy, as much as it's like I think is a useless character, I think he would quite a funish character to play as. Just moving around, the body parts flying around and everything, I think that'll make it quite fun. Mihawk, he has a gigantic sword that sends out shockwaves and everything. That would be fun. I'm trying to think, is there not one other, I think at the moment, Zoro's obviously uses swords, but I don't think anyone else uses a sword. But even then, Zoro uses a 3-sword style, Mihawk just has one gigantic sword, so that is pretty different, quite varied. I guess another thing would be fun would be the supernovas, who do not appear at all in this game. Particularly, I guess, Kid and Law are probably like the most funnest, but then again, we didn't even know that much about their abilities so far. Probably more Law, but that's probably more manga based in terms of anime so far. We've seen most of their abilities out, where it's quite okay and whatnot, but still. Now, also one character I would love to go as is Marco from the Whitebeard Pirates, because like he turns into a blue fire phoenix. What is not fun about that? That would be really good to play as. Even though it'd be good if it made it a bit easier to switch around forms. If you're sort of to, maybe if it's like a normal kind of form, but if you're flying around kind of thing. I don't know how to explain it. This is the room I hate the most, because it just doesn't work well at all. I can't remember if I actually did the wrong X there at all, or it's just I missed the jumps. I would have missed either way if I got the X part right, but it's just like moving platforms, try to jump on them properly, which some points you just jump right over it when you're timed it right. Like earlier when I just fell off here, I was not timed right whatsoever, so it didn't matter really at all. And you didn't even need to come this way anyway unless you want that chest. That's what you get for the sake of getting the chest, even though there aren't even that many chests, and again they aren't even that useful, as the coins you get from them most of the time are pretty bad. Well, not really that bad, but maybe you might get like a few characters sooner than you would get them later, but it doesn't really matter that much either. Another game I'm recently seeing, which I'm actually quite like look at the idea of, I don't remember what it's called, but I know at least so far it's basically like a crossover one. I know there's one for the DS, like Jump Ultimate Stars or Jump Superstars, I think that's both of them for the DS, which is various Jump characters from like the magazine and whatnot, and it looks quite good. But there's one announced for the PS3, and I think it's for the Vita as well, but I think the Vita version Japan only. But in terms, seeing as the Vita is sold so horribly, I doubt it really matters that much. But so far it's actually got Dragon Ball Z, One Piece and Toriko. I don't really know much about Toriko, whatever it's called, but it does look pretty. It looks like it could be quite fun. There's not really much known about it either at the moment. And it looks like it's supposed to be celebrating 45 years of Shonen Jump, so there'll probably be a lot of characters. Apparently Naruto's been well, what could be Naruto's been cited in one of the screenshots for it so far. But then again, if you're celebrating 45 years, how could you not have Naruto? He's like one of the givens that will most definitely be in there. It's probably more of the older ones that aren't as remembered now, or some of the series that aren't that well known or that well liked that might not be in it, or maybe ones that aren't particularly fighting wise, like Death Note. I don't know how well you could fit like Yagami in there, because he writes people's names on a Death Note and they die 40 seconds later. That's not particularly good for a fighting game, but it does sound interesting. But then again, very little's known about it to really know if it was worthwhile.
水をかぶれ、ナイフも刺さるでしょう。避けた。どこへ。
すべてを許そうニコ・ロビン。なぜなら俺は花から誰一人信用しちゃいねえからさ。
追い詰めたぞ、ワニ。
麦わら。
So yeah, we're split into 3 stages. The first stage is easy enough. It's basically like the last fight, same moves pretty much, so it's not too hard, and it's the lowest bar to knock down, so again, not too difficult. Obviously saw Robin try to hit him with water because it makes it easier to hit sand if it's water. I don't think it's really done in the game, but I think originally the way Luffy had to beat him was because Luffy was covered in blood. He basically used his own blood as water to hit him, which I do think is quite a nice touch and everything. And is that the first part? Yeah, it's the first part down now. This is the dangerous attack. Even though first time he uses it, I think he knocks us down the floor. And it's a bit of, this is partially why this boss fight's annoying. It's mainly when he gets to the 3rd bar, and it's annoyinger, but also we get here, there's water, we get the water, but the thing is when you turn around now and lock onto him and then fire the water before we get hit by it, the thing is we can't lock onto him when we're trying to get our water, because then we can't face the actual thing. So it's kind of annoying, but it's the only way to actually hit him. Well, it's not the only way, like most of the time he'll turn into sand though, and then he'll do that attack. So the whole floor's covered in sand, so you basically need to get the water constantly for him. It just really depends where you are, of how well you might be able to avoid certain bits of it. It's not too difficult compared to the 3rd stage, but it is a bit more varied at least. He's still obviously quite strong. I have got quite a few coins to boost his strength up at least, which is kind of helping, but Without that, it would maybe be a bit more tougher, but in that sense, I'd be able to take more hits or I'd have more HP, depending if I went for defense or stand man instead. But obviously, more attack. Basically, all the stats are useful, but attack's probably the most useful one. I'm just spamming running around here, and yeah, kind of get a bit stuck there. I think I fail at this point. Well, I don't fail the game, I just fail at trying to do what I should be doing. I'm trying to like look around for health, and I've only got like the special stat increase bit there instead, so it's not very useful. It's annoying at times when you can't tell if you've actually knocked them down to the very bottom bit of the bar or not. I think this is a HP one, yeah. Again, because I'm doing it on normal difficulty. Oh wait, is he actually... Yeah, he's not just down to less life. Because it's a normal difficulty, there's a lot less chests than it would be on easy. On hard, there's even less chests. I think normal probably just gives you less HP, but a decent amount of special attack. So hard just kind of like a lot less of both, really. As well as obviously the fight being easier and harder and whatnot. This one's hard because he does this attack, and you need to face this and go up on it and fly around. The button combinations aren't bad, it's just getting the camera to face that. I got lucky there that I was already facing it fine enough. When I originally did it, it was like trying to find it, trying to properly lock onto it. It was not very easy whatsoever. This is the main way to actually be fighting him. You can get, I think I do get him running around a bit to get him a bit, but I don't do too much damage to him. I'm trying my best not to lock onto him though, because if I'm locked onto him, it makes it harder to get to the flying bit I was at earlier. But again, it's mostly some of the same kind of attacks, and it's clear when it's going to go for this attack, which I think kind of sucks you in. Here it's like, right, I know it's here, and it's like, I have to look up there. I don't think it's actually shown that well how annoying it can be at times in this particular recording, but that part can be just so frustratingly annoying to actually do. Just to lock onto it. It's like, no matter if I like having to find it and everything and lock onto it and actually do it, but ugh. I was kind of surprised I got like 3 S ranks for that.
なんでお前俺たちの船に乗ってんだよ。
あちしが今この船に乗ってなかったらこの船はギューなってたと思ってんにゃん。
海軍に奪われてたかもね。じゃあお前海軍からゴーイングメリー号を守ってくれたのか。
なぜだ。
なんで。
友達だからやん。さっさとどんずらぶっこくわやん。
行きたきゃ行けよ。俺たちはダメだ。仲間を迎えに行くんだ。
ダチのここで逃げるわ。ボンクレーにあらず。麦ちゃんチームあちしがおとりになるわ。その隙にダチを迎えに行きねん。男の道をそれるとも女の道をそれるとも散らばもろとも誠の空に咲かせてみせよう。
ボンちゃん、俺たちおめえらのこと絶対忘れねえからな。
少しだけ冒険をしました。それは暗い海を渡る絶望を探す旅でした。 暗い暗い嵐の中で一隻の船に会いました。船は私の背中を押してこう言います。お前にはあの光が見えないのか。海に逆らわず、しかし船首はまっすぐに、たとえ逆風だろうとも。そして指をさします。見ろ、光があった。歴史はやがてこれを幻と呼ぶけれど、私にはそれだけが真実。そして
来たビビー、腕を戻そう、急げ。
ビビちゃん、
海軍もそこまで来てるぞ。お別れを言いに来たの。
今なんて。
私一緒には行けません。今まで本当にありがとう。冒険はまだしたいけど、私はやっぱりこの国を愛してるから。だからいけません。
そっか。
私は
印なら罰がいい。なんで？海賊だろ。でもあれ本来相手への死を意味するんだぞ。いいんだ、罰がいいなあビビ。かっこいいもんな。
私もそれがいい。
何でもいいから書けよ。問題はそこじゃねえんだ。
これでよし。
私はここに残るけど、いつかまた会えたらもう一度仲間と呼んでくれますか。
いつまでもバカ、返事しちゃダメ。海軍がビビに気づいてる。私たちとビビとの関わりを証拠づけたらビビは罪人になるわ。このまま黙って別れましょう。これから何が起こっても左腕のこれが仲間の印だ。出航！
Wasn't that a little nice and sweet and everything? I feel like there's something else I was going to say before all of that started, but I don't remember now, but it wouldn't have been anything particularly important. I do like this, some of the cutscenes and whatnot, and it was quite nice. I'm not sure if you don't know anything about One Piece how nice that was. It's like, I have no idea what's even going on, so I should just smile and wave. But yeah, we actually unlocked our second bar of our special there, and we also got our second coin slot thing, which is quite lovely. Meaning we could, there's quite a few different things we can do now. We could have like 2 sets of special abilities and whatnot, but I probably won't look into that till next time. But on next time we're actually onto a boss fight into Water 7. Which is a little bit difficult, but I shall get into that when it happens next time. So thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I shall see you then.